what's going on? Slacker back here for another episode here on the best #1 Minecraft server, slacker.enchantedmc.net. Now this server is both Java and Bedrock compatible. All the Bedrock IP and port is in the description. This marks episode number 2 of the brand new factory season released by EnchantedMC. But yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into today's episode. It's actually been only a couple of hours since I finished recording the last episode. It has maybe been around 3 hours. I've just been here in the AFK pool like the whole entire time. I was also for some time in the AFK block in the mine world, so this did actually help us out a ton in getting a little bit more energy and elixir. But if I go ahead and go to our factory, last episode I actually ended the episode while unlocking the junkyard factory. But as you guys can see, we have unlocked some brand new blocks of camera. I did also come back, upgrade my workers a ton, level 8s, level 9s, and also a ton of level 7s as well that we still need to go ahead and upgrade. But we've been doing some decent progress, I'm not gonna lie. But in today's episode, I actually do want to focus on upgrading our worker enchants, as well as even dig a little bit into the mine world, because in the last episode, we did not even do any of that, as we were quite busy with the jobs and all of those fun stuff. But yeah, in today's episode, I definitely do want to try to upgrade a ton of these enchants and also upgrade my pickaxe a ton. So that is what we were going to be focusing on in today's episode. So currently, we only have 16,000 energy and 180 elixir. That is nowhere near enough currencies to go ahead and actually upgrade my pickaxe. So I'm going to begin doing some painter jobs just so I can get some quick currencies out of this. I'm going to do this for like a good 15 to 20 minutes and then I'll cut back with a little bit of currencies so we can actually go ahead and begin upgrading our pickaxe. Okay, so I just went ahead and did a couple of jobs for like around 30 minutes actually. We got to 147,000 energy, 10.6k elixir, and while we were doing that, we actually got all the way up to almost 24 million money. So let me really quickly right click my pickaxe, go over to the pickaxe upgrades. We can actually buy the stone 2 pickaxe, which is really good. Let's go ahead and purchase that. There we go. Now we should be able to break blocks 1.6x times faster, but we're also going to get a 1.3x energy boost and an elixir boost, which is really good. We will take that. Now also I want to right click my pickaxe and I actually want to begin upgrading some of these enchants. I just literally don't know what to start upgrading first. I feel like the enchants that will help us break more blocks is what I should go ahead and upgrade, but there are just so many good enchants. Like we have fracture, shatter, and we also have super breaker. I think I'm going to dump all my energy into shatter, get 57 levels of that, and then for my super breaker and fracture, I'm going to split between the two, get 25 levels of fracture, and then I'm going to dump the rest into super breaker. Oh, 46 levels of that. That is really good. Let's get that. And then also, since we actually got to factory number 2 in the last episode, let me do /mine, and now we have the iron ore unlocked. There we go. This will actually go ahead and give us a little bit more energy and elixir. It's just going to make it to where we're getting a ton more currencies. And by the looks of it, every single block we break now, we get around 300 energy and about 21 elixir, which is really good. We will go ahead and take that. I'm going to just lock in for a little bit, break a bit more blocks. And by the time I come back, we should be able to do a ton more upgrades on our pickaxe. Okay, so I have been mining blocks for like around the last 25-ish minutes or so. We are currently already at 151,000 energy and 12.3k elixir, which is a ton of currencies to actually go ahead and spend. To put it into perspective, let me actually do /energy top real quick, see what place we are on here. We're currently the 9th richest person with the most amount of energy on the whole entire server. So let me right click my tool really quickly and actually begin upgrading the rest of my enchants. Now I immediately want to low-key dump everything into our shatter once again. 12 levels though, I don't think that's worth it. It might be more worth it to low-key begin upgrading our energy multiplier, 57 levels of that, and also our elixir multiplier. There we go. They're now both about a 0.7% chance of actually being procced. Hopefully that's not too hard to proc, but I guess we will see. I'm going to cut back once I've mined a little bit more ores. Okay, I have been mining for around the last 30 minutes, and if you look at the right side of our screen, we're currently at 287,000 energy and also 26.4 thousand elixir, which is low-key a lot. Let me again put it to perspective. If I do /energy top and have a look, we are currently the 2nd richest person with the most energy. I could have pushed for that #1 spot, but I low-key didn't, because I feel like it'll be a little bit more worthwhile for me to actually go and upgrade my enchants on my pickaxe instead of just saving up trying to get that #1 spot for the quote-unquote title. So I'm just gonna go ahead and now begin upgrading my enchants. I low-key do want to upgrade Keyfinder because the keys actually give you booster boxes. And the booster boxes, we can get money boosters, we can get energy boosters, elixir boosters, which are really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 67 levels of that, and I'm gonna dump the rest of my elixir into the super breaker enchant, because whenever this procs, we mine the blocks so much quicker and our enchants start procking like crazy. 23 more levels of that. It is now level 69. I think those upgrades were pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in now to see if I could try to push for that #1 spot. Okay, I've been mining for around 35-ish minutes, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna lie, bro, we are now making so much currency. We're now at 604,000 energy, 47.7 thousand elixir. Now, bro, we are now #1 by a long shot. If I go ahead and do /energy top really quickly, we're #1 by 140,000 energy. And if I do /elixir top and have a look, we're now #1 on elixir top as well by a good 6,000 elixir. Bro, 6,000 elixir is no light amount. That is so much elixir. We are just now making so much more currencies than we already were. And dude, we're progressing faster than like the entire server. If I continue mining for like another hour, 2 hours, or even like 5 hours, I'm telling you, bro, we're gonna have such a big gap on the whole entire server, to the point where I think I can go to sleep, come back, and I'm still #1. Oh, and also one more thing. If we do /factory top really quickly and have a look, every single person now is actually tied. I take that back. EXCY actually just went ahead and unlocked the brand new factory. But bro, we're all legit. We're at factory 2 block 20. Like legit, no one can go past that point because you need to upgrade your workers so much. If we go back to our factory really quickly and have a look. Oh, wait. Okay, this is actually a problem. I did not know that we were not even dealing enough damage to actually destroy the blocks. We need to upgrade our workers like right now. I can actually get 3 upgrades. Hopefully we can get a cookie proc. And no, we didn't, unfortunately, dude. And we're also about to get another upgrade to level 9. Okay, not bad, low key. Okay, but now what I want to do with this currencies is actually, first of all, go ahead and upgrade our enhancer. We can get 45 levels. That is a ton of levels. Let's get that. There we go. It's now level 103. And for our energy enchant, we've unlocked a ton of new enchants. Low key, we don't need any of these. Key finder, I'm not gonna lie, key finder, key magnet for our workers are not that good. Critical, it's okay, but all of these enchants right here is dealing damage, and I'm pretty sure if I just go ahead and upgrade like 2 more workers, we're gonna be able to deal enough damage to the point where we're actually destroying all of the blocks without them going past the player. So I think it'll be more worth it to actually spend the energy on upgrading my pickaxe. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dump all of my energy into upgrading our shatter, because whenever shatter procs, we get so much currencies from it. Shatter is definitely an enchant you do want to focus trying to max that out. It's now almost at 2.1% for the proc chance, which is actually a ton. And just like that, we are now back to being broke, but these upgrades will definitely go ahead and make us a ton more currencies a lot quicker. One more thing as well I actually forgot to do is opening our keys that we got from mining. Now, I don't think we've gotten a lot of keys, but we've definitely gotten some keys. So let me really quickly do /keys and have a look. Ooh, only 41 keys. I don't think we're going to make a lot of keys until we unlock the key magnet enchant at swings level 50, which we're looking not that far from. I think we need like 2 more levels maybe. We'll see. But I do want to go ahead and open all of these keys because you get a ton of good things from it. Just like that, bro. We got 2 tier 1 totem boxes. We got 2 booster boxes, which low-key could have been a little bit more of them. But we will take that 30-minute 2x money booster. That's actually really good. Let's go ahead and claim all of our totem boxes. Let's see if we got anything good. We did get an enchant and a swing totem. Dude, we don't have either of those. Okay, let me do /store really quickly. Go over to the miscellaneous. Let me buy another totem slot. There we go. Let me do /totems. Equip the enchant. Equip the swings. And then let's go ahead and actually re-equip our treasure skin. And then now we can actually also go ahead and equip this treasure skin, which gives us a little bit more elixir, which is not bad. Let's equip that as well. There we go. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and lock in again because I do want to get a little bit more elixir just because I want to start upgrading my piggy bank enchant. Now, dude, this piggy bank enchant is so overpowered. When you break the block, there's a chance you get 2 times the money. It's just going to make us progress so much further into the factories a lot quicker. This is going to be a substitute until we unlock the golden enchant, where we get, again, 2x the money from the blocks, which is really good. But now I'm gonna go ahead and lock in, get a lot more elixir, and then I'll cut back in just a moment. Alright, now 15 minutes later, we're at 341,000 energy, 27,000 elixir. Not as much as last run, but this run was definitely a lot shorter, so not bad. Now let me do /F go over to my worker enchant, go to the elixir enchant, and actually begin upgrading my piggy bank enchant. There we go, 53 more levels than that. That should actually go ahead and help us get a lot more money. 1.7% chance to get 2x money when a block does get destroyed. That's low-key not that bad. We do also have 51 million now. I actually want to do /money top really quickly. Have a look. We're currently the 6th richest person on the whole entire server, but we have been spending our money a ton. So that's not really a fair comparison. Let's begin upgrading all of our workers to level 9. There we go. I'm hoping for a double level upgrade from our cookie, but unfortunately it is not looking like it. There we go. That is all level 9s, all level 9s, all level 9s, and then that is all level 9s. We don't have a single level 8 to go ahead and upgrade. Now to go to level 10, we need 29 million times 8. Dude, we somehow, some way need to get our hands on almost 240 million. And that is not even counting /F, which we need an extra 60 million. Okay, 60 million is not that bad, but dude, we now need 300 million money in order to go to the next factory. We actually forgot to spend my energy. We have 343,000 energy. I think I might go ahead and actually pull the trigger on maxing out our Thor enchant. Chance to strike Thor's lightning on the block, doing 5 times the damage. That is really good. 69 levels of that is what we can afford. Now it is level 80. 0.080% chance of getting procced. That is kind of low, I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully it'll proc quite often. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. By the looks of it though, we are still not dealing anywhere near enough damage to actually destroy these blocks. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and start getting a little bit of money, begin upgrading my workers. I might do that off camera. I think I'm gonna go AFK now, and tomorrow morning when I wake up, we should have a ton of money. We can immediately wake up, unlock that brand new factory, and I think that's where we're gonna end off today's episode. So yeah, I'll see you guys all in the morning. Alright, so now it is the complete next day since the last clip, and luckily I did not disconnect overnight, so we were actually AFK the whole entire night. If I go ahead and look at the right side of our screen, we are currently at 1.1 billion money and almost 200,000 energy, 16,000 elixir. Now the energy and elixir, I don't really care about that. We can make that in like probably 10 to 15 minutes of the mine world, but most importantly, bro, the 1.1 billion. I'm pretty sure at the end of the last clip, I said I needed around 300 million. Now I did actually come back a little bit, upgraded some workers. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of our workers completely maxed out. So we only need to upgrade 3 more. Let's upgrade 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Now we should have 8 workers maxed out. Yeah, so now we can do /F, go over and purchase ourselves the industrial factory. And there we go. Whoa, this is actually pretty dope. I forgot that the industrial factory looked like this. Okay, we need to immediately go ahead and place down our workers, just so we're dealing enough damage to actually kill these new blocks coming in. Hopefully we can, because if we cannot, that will kind of suck. But we do have 952 million to actually go ahead and upgrade our workers, so I will not be skipping out on that. Let's immediately go ahead and upgrade. 100 million to upgrade to level 10. Okay, this is actually kind of expensive. Oh, our booster cookie just went ahead and procced. Now our worker is level 12. Let's go. Okay, I will also upgrade the level 9s just because why not? Unfortunately, no cookie proc on those, but it is what it is. You cannot have them all. I'm going to upgrade 2 more workers, and then I'm going to do /F, go over to the industrial factory, and then we can actually purchase block number 22. And we can also purchase block number 23. There we go. That is actually some pretty good upgrades. Hopefully now we're dealing enough damage to maybe destroy the blocks. But dude, by the looks of it, it is not looking too good. We definitely do need to upgrade a little bit more of our workers. But I will do that all off camera. And because we actually went ahead and just purchased ourselves the industrial factory, if we do /mine go really quickly, and as you guys can see, we're currently on the iron mine. That was because of the junkyard factory. But now, if we do /mine, we can actually go ahead and switch to the copper ore. This will now actually go ahead and give us a little bit more energy. If I go ahead and break a block, dude, 450 energy. Hold on, let me see how much elixir. And around 30 elixir every single break. I think it's around like 35-ish. So that's not bad at all, bro. We will definitely take this. We're making around 300 to 400k energy every single like 30 minutes. Now with this brand new copper mine, I feel like we can get that easily in under 20 minutes. I guess we will see though. But with that being said, I think this is the perfect place to go ahead and call it for today's episode. If you guys like what you saw and do want to play for yourself, you can go ahead and join by using the IP slacker.enchantedmc.net. And if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you do go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you've not yet already. And while you're at it, hit that like button as well, just because it does help push out my videos. I had a blast recording today's episode, so you'll definitely see more from me here on EnchantedMC. If you don't want to miss out on my next uploads, go ahead and turn on post notifications just so you're alerted. But until then, peace.